today we are going to be doing a full face of, I always want to say Savage Beauty, Fenty Beauty by Miss Rihanna, like as if it needed an introduction. Fenty has come out with a few new things, so that is what prompted this video, like the mascara. I hadn't tried the more natural foundation. I know that came out months ago, but I hadn't tried it yet. And these little new eyeshadow palettes that are called Snap Shadows. All of these little things came out. Unfortunately, I don't have the new glosses, which came out recently, and I'm like, damn it, should I go to Sephora real quick and grab them? But I really wanted to just like have this video up, so I will update you on Instagram stories when I try the new glosses because I would really like to try those. I think this OG one is one of my favorites still, so anyways, I have a lot of products here, not every single one, but I did want to try the new Fenty foundation. I feel like this one is more up my alley than their original one, which I did like their actual, like the first one that they came out and like really launched the whole line. This one is more of a hydrating, and you know that is way more up my alley. I love a skin-like finish. I like really natural looks. I don't use any lightings, any filters. You guys know how I do over here. I like real and raw. Excited to try this. And then, yeah, the Snap Shadows mascara, we're just going to play around with everything and create a really glowy, beautiful, hopefully beautiful look today. I want to do kind of like a soft glam, I guess. So let's go ahead and get started. I'm actually going to start on the foundation. I'm so sorry if it gets blurry. I don't know if it's my eyes or the actual camera. It's kind of far. I should probably invest in a screen at this point. So I'm just going to go ahead and start by putting my hair back. Ooh, is this going to be annoying for me? I love this top though. This color is everything. And yes, she likes it real big. Look how big this scrunchie is. It is amazing. This is like flamenco vibes to me. Shout out to Joanna Spicer for showing me this Instagram. It's called Shoproom Vintage. I'll also leave them linked, but it's just so fun. So we are gonna move right into primer. This is the Fenty Beauty. Should I like not say Fenty Beauty for everything? We all know this is a full face of Fenty Beauty. So this is the Pro Filt'r Instant Retouch Primer. There was, I want to say there was 3 different formulas. This is like the OG one because I actually had never tried it before. So we're gonna try this. See, it's brand new. For the first time today, and I'm just gonna use my fingers. I finally took off those nails. I don't know if you saw my nails on YouTube, and I finally feel like myself again. It was fun, don't get me wrong, it was fun, and they did an amazing job at the nail salon, but this is more my vibe. I'll kind of like walk you through the products, but I think this formula is actually like a lot more like creamier than I thought. I don't know, for some reason I thought it was going to be like this silicone-y, you know, when it feels very like a blur type of primer, but it's actually really hydrating. So this is the Hydrating Longwear Foundation. I got the shade 240. I actually just ordered everything online, so I wasn't quite sure, but I want to say I was like 240 or 242 on the OG foundation. I'm gonna take this like flat foundation brush first and just kind of apply it, and then I'll blend out with the Beauty Blender. It's really easy to blend out. I'm gonna do half my face first so you guys can see like the coverage, the evenness, all that good stuff. I only did like a little pump, a little baby pump. I'm gonna apply just a little bit more just to see how it builds up, and then we can finish up the other side. I think I like this way better than the original one. Okay. Now I'm gonna grab my sponge. I super duper love this guy from e.l.f. and I'm just gonna help distribute the product. Kind of just take some excess off as well. Yeah, it's so natural looking. That is the side by side. So this side has the foundation and this side does not. It's really natural. So that is the foundation. It's not a bad foundation whatsoever. So I'm gonna go ahead and jump into eyebrows. This is new to me as well. This is their brow pencil. Let's see what it does. Yeah, it's actually dope. It's so stiff that it does. I don't know, for some reason I thought it wouldn't be able to come through these coarse ass brows. So now that I have them brushed up, I'm gonna go ahead and fill them in. This is actually in the shade Black Brown. I'm gonna do baby strokes. It has these are my favorite type of brow pencils, like when they're really fine. I love like a ColourPop Precision or like an Anastasia Brow Wiz. Those ones are my favorite. Although actually the Tom Ford one is like the one thicker pencil that I can kind of fuck with. I don't have to fill in too much obviously, but over on this side I do have a few scars that I need to take care of. I can't recall if they had like a brow setting gel, because I always love to set the brows and really wisp them up. Let's move on to eyes. That way once I go into concealer and all of that, like the rest of the face, if I have any like fallout, then I can just clean it up right away. So I went ahead and bought 2 snap shadows. One of them is the 6 Smoky, and it has shades like this to really create. I just like really love these deep browns, and then I always love to have like a black, and then they had like some of the shimmer shades, so I thought it'd be like a nice one to have. And then I really love this. I think this one's called Cadet. Yeah, this one's called Cadet, and I just love this color, and I don't know, I feel like these are obviously a bit more khaki, and I love that. What's really cool about this, and why they call them snap, is you can just layer them, snap them into place, I mean, and then you have like, you know, 2 little things set up, and you can mix and match them. There's so many different ones. I think they have a total of 7 or 8, maybe 10, I don't know, I need to double check. I love how compact and like travel friendly they are. I think the design was definitely innovative and cool. So I'm gonna go ahead and start with Cadet, and I'm gonna use this like mustard color and then just apply that into the crease. Wow, it's so pigmented. It really is though. Like I barely need to do anything. Wow, they blend out so nicely. I didn't even have to really work for it. Just has like this really nice diffused look to it, which I'm really into. And then I'm gonna grab a little bit of this color here, which is like a greenish khaki color, and then just press that onto the outer, just to create some depth there. And on the other side of the smoky palette, I'm gonna take that deep brown right in the center and go underneath, trying to kind of create a cat eye. These are the matchsticks, and this is in the shade Blonde. And I'm just gonna warm it up on the back of my hand first. It's this really pretty gold, and I just want to use that kind of as a base to intensify like more of a gold lid. And I'm just gonna pick that up on this small brush. I think it's it for your lips. And I'm just gonna press that onto the lid. So now that I have that little base, I'm gonna go back to the Cadet, and there's this really pretty sparkly shade. So I'm gonna just use the back of this lip brush, tap that onto the center. And then with like the smaller smudge brush, I'm gonna pick up the mustard once again and just go right under here. And again, with the little sparkle shade, just kind of go right in the center again of the eye for a little bit of a halo effect. So I'm gonna go ahead and do the other side, and then we'll get back. So I'm actually gonna also take this brown shade here in the Cadet palette, and then just go over right here, just almost hitting my brow bone in a sense, just to help diffuse it to look really like feline. This guy again, and then just go over this one more time. So I actually had bought 2 liners, and I was thinking of doing something with this really pretty color, more salmon-y. It's just like a bit more of like a burnt salmon color. It's called Spaghetti Strap, and it's really pretty. I think the formula of this, I've already used it, that's why I know. It's really nice, but I also bought just a regular black one, so that's what I'm gonna do just to intensify the cat eye. So this is the Fly Pencil, like I was saying, and I'm gonna go ahead and add that to the waterline. It's nice, you can just twist it up like this, and it's really, really smooth, the formulas of these. In the waterline to really make those eyes stand out. I'm gonna skip the center and just go right into this inner tear duct, and then I'm gonna go right on top. Just smudge it out. It is so black and smooth, and it actually lasts. Like, it's not making my tear ducts tear up, which that usually happens with a lot of my eyeliner, so it's not irritating whatsoever, and it's actually able to stay defined, which is so rare for me. I'm so happy with this. So it's a win for me. I'm gonna use this shade here from the Cadet, a bit of a black brown, and I'm just gonna help smoke this a bit. So I guess all you really need for this look, if you really just wanted to get one, is like the Cadet. This bronzy shade here to the lower lash line, just for like a little bit more kind of smoldering look under there. So now I'm going to smooth everything out with the concealer. I've had this concealer forever. This is in the shade 235, and I'm just going to add right under the eyes. I feel like this, I should have got one that was also like lighter just to help brighten. So with my sponge, I'm going to go ahead and blend out the concealer. And then I'm going to set all of these face products with the Fenty Instant Retouch. It is a loose powder. This is in the shade Butter. I think it's the lightest one. And they have a few different shades. So I'm just going to take that on this brush. It really does kind of like airbrush everything out. Just kind of adding it to the parts that always crease for me. Black lines. Just gonna add a little here, a little up here, just to keep it really like glam. I'm gonna use Mocha, which is one of my favorite contour sticks. I always like to warm it up in the back of my hand first, just to get it warm and a little bit more emollient. And then I'm just gonna, oh, it's like magnetic, look. Oh, it's like grabbing onto my earring. So I'm just gonna carve out some cheekbones. And with this contouring brush, I'm gonna buff it up. So we have our face contoured. I'm gonna add some blush. For blush, I have all of these little minis. They came in a set, which is so nice. Some of them are like a little bit more highlighty. This is pretty. I'm gonna try to use this one. This one is called Cognac. It's this really deep burgundy shade. Just want kind of like a little touch of warmth, and it does have the slightest bit of shimmer. And then I didn't even know that Fenty had a bronzer, and it is so beautiful. Again, they have several shades to match your skin tone. So I'm going to take this fluffy blush brush and just give my face an all over bronze. For highlight, I have Champagne Heist, another matchstick, so I'm going to warm it up again. And I'm going to actually apply this directly this time onto my cheekbones with this brush. Help buff that out. And then this is also one of my favorite Fenty products. It was like one of the first things that I bought. This is the Kilowatt highlighter duo, and I literally just like mix them together. This is Hustler Baby and Mean Money. And I love this brush as well from Fenty. Just kind of add that. Such a nice pop. So now we're really gonna amplify the drama, and I'm gonna use the mascara. This is the Full Frontal Mascara, and it really gives you such a lashy look. I've used it. I couldn't wait to try it. This is like what really prompted this whole video. I was like, I should do a full face once I, bought this and saw kind of the other stuff that was available. So I'm just gonna go ahead, and I love to really pile it on. I love to pile on the mascara, and this is definitely one that you can build up. I feel like it's lengthening as well as volumizing. So that is just the top lashes. I'm gonna go ahead and use this as well for the bottom lashes, and we can compare. So that is the eye with the Full Frontal Mascara, and then this one obviously without anything. I think mascara makes such a difference, and I really like this one. So the brush head is definitely different than other mascaras that I have. If you can tell, the brush wand is actually flat like this. So this is what really sold me. I was like, I need to try this one. I've never seen anything like it. So it's flat like this, and then one side you can see the bristles are a little bit more separate, and then the other side they're more dense and like gathered, so you can really build it up. That's why it's like both volumizing and lengthening, which I love. I mean, my lashes are pretty long to begin with, but I like to play that up, so I feel like this really allows me to do that. Damn. Damn. I still feel like I need a little bit of like blush, so I'm just gonna hit. I also have this Kilowatt in Moscow Mule and Ginger Binge, so I just, again, just gonna kind of do that. Just to give a little bit of healthy touching up. Oh my gosh, and then for lips. So I did actually buy one of these matte Moiselles, I think they're called. This is in the shade Pumpkin Rose. I don't know if I'm gonna love this color with the rest of this look, but let's just try it since I bought it. This one is called, yeah, Pumpkin Rose. I just said it. I don't know about this, guys. Damn, these are bright. It's a cool color, definitely. I mean, I got it because I'm like, I don't have anything like this. Whoa, it is so bright. I had never tried these before. It's kind of cool with this shade of blue. Should we just keep it? Oh, that is so bright. The OG Gloss Bomb. And I'm gonna take a baby brush, something like this, dip it into the Kilowatt, this side that's a bit more potent, and just add that to your duct. I'm gonna go ahead and do my hair. We'll just keep this little like squash gazpacho lip. Kind of cool with this top. I like this color palette together. So I went ahead and just snatched up my hair. I feel like because it's kind of like a dramatic cat eye, I just wanted to have my hair back, and kind of just helps with the overall facelift that we have going on. Let me know what your favorite product was in today's tutorial. Personally, I was really blown away by the fly pencil. I think it's really potent. It looks like it's really staying too, so we shall see. I'm a really big fan of the Fenty line. I feel like they've always, all the products that they come out with, even though, you know, it could just be an eyeliner, it can just be a lipstick, they always make it fun, whether with the names, the packaging, just like the innovation, and the formulas are all really, really nice. The foundation today, honestly, it's not my favorite. I think I would rather go with like their OG formula, and I wasn't that crazy about that foundation either, although I did use it a ton. I feel like I have other little light foundations that I like better, but it's not a bad product if you were interested in it and you actually like the finished look of this. I do like their concealer though, I will say that. I've been liking it for a really long time. The mascara I'm obsessed with. I think that's like my favorite thing out of everything, and this was like a pleasant surprise. I didn't expect them to feel so creamy and so pigmented just right off the bat. So just after seeing this shade, I think it's such a unique color, and they also have other ones that are really, really unique. So I want to go in store and kind of swatch a few more. If you have a favorite from this matte Moselle that you think that I would really love, let me know in the comments. That way I can check it out. I really love doing these full face makeups of one brand. Like I said, I have Glossier, Milk are like the most popular, but I do have a few others that are quite old. So for this year, let me know who you want to see. I kind of had a few in mind that I would love to do full brand, that I feel like I have enough product and maybe I just have to go buy a few little like supplementary things. But Nude Sticks is one, Kosas is one, Charlotte Tilbury. I don't know if have I done a full face of Charlotte Tilbury? I have so much of her products. I'm like a big fan. So yeah, those are just a couple of them, but if you have a line that you want me to try, definitely leave it in the comments below and we'll see what we can do. Thank you so much for watching. I hope you guys liked this tutorial, liked some of my reviews, and I will see you in the next one.